What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We'll get right into it. Reports are stating that Minkah Fitzpatrick could very well be getting traded any moment now, okay? There are a lot of teams that are interested in Minkah Fitzpatrick right now. At the safety position, it is not one of the positions that's highly coveted right now in the NFL, but there are contending teams that are making phone calls to Miami trying to see what it would take to get such a deal done. Minkah got some extra money from Miami this year on his way out of the door, unless you give him a long-term deal. The Dolphins aren't in a position to be giving anyone else a long-term deal at this point. Look for Minkah to be moved between right now and tomorrow at 4 p.m. It's just a matter of what would the price be. Someone said this in a post and it made me giggle. Minkah Fitzpatrick back to the Steelers after they've had their safety injuries that took place after they traded him. That could also be a possibility. He's familiar with the system and the team, but what would Pittsburgh be willing to give up since they already had him a part of the previous package? But look for Minkah Fitzpatrick to be gone, okay? He was never going to be a part of the future unless we were like balling out and winning. And he's not. We're not, okay? And I'm going to be honest, I don't think Minkah's happy in Miami. Obviously, it doesn't look like he wanted to get traded in the first place. He came to Miami. He shut his mouth. He was in the locker room leading, doing his job, and nobody even said anything about him, noticed him or anything because he was just under the radar the entire time, just sitting back, chilling, doing his job. But from a financial standpoint, the Dolphins can no longer move forward. They need to move Minkah with urgency. He is the perfect candidate to be moved. Do not be surprised over the next 24 hours if you don't get a notification saying that the Miami Dolphins have officially traded Minkah Fitzpatrick. Now, not only Minkah, but you got other people out there right now, like Bradley Chubb is a big name that's being thrown out there. And listen, the water rumors are still out there. It's just a matter of, is a team going to be willing to say, you know what, screw it, I'll pay the premium. That's all it comes down to. People need to understand everybody's tradable except one player. Everyone is tradable on this team except one player. And we'll talk about that player later. But that's Patrick Paul. That's who you build around. That's the only young core player that you know what you got right now, a guy who's good enough to play left tackle. Now, do you think Patrick Paul is going to be one of the greatest left tackles in the league? I'm not sure of that, but you're going to have a top 10 left tackle every year in a Patrick Paul, I truly do believe, as he has not even reached the ceiling. He is the only player in Miami who is not tradable right now, especially in the trenches, because when you find your new quarterback over the next year or two, you're going to want them to have the right protection, right? So that is a building block. The Dolphins should be focused on getting a young wall right now, and that's all. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. So Minkah's out of there. Once again, look for Bradley Chubb to be out of there. And I would even look at players like Brooks. Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of. Brooks. I would even look at players like Brooks, being that he has a little bit of value right now based off of what he's brought to the table this season. All right. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to go over to 4th and Forever. Okay. I'll be over on 4th and Forever in the next 10 minutes. And we're going to be going live about all news related to the NFL, going over some of the games of the weekend, some of the breaking news. Y'all come to 4th and Forever on Roundtable Sports and come hang out with us today. And let's have a good time because we're going to be talking about it all. We got so many things to discuss, so much happening in the NFL right now. So feel free to come on over to 4th and Forever, literally at 1:05. And we'll be getting started, and we'll be giving you the best content we can related to all NFL news, obviously with Jalen Phillips as well. But thank y'all for tuning in. Minkah Fitzpatrick is on his way out of the door, if you ask me. It can happen any moment now. They're calling for him. So let's see if the Miami Dolphins take some of these offers. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in just a little. Peace. I'm out.